Look at you now, boy. Look at you now. Before the Bell podcast, slamming all comers. Bloodlines, crime time, real bath water. The boys' mind burns a CT. On your way to the count, 1, 2, 3. For the Bell podcast. Before the Bell podcast. Bell ringers.
We're so excited to have you here today. This is our first show of the year. I'm super juiced. And let me tell you something. First and foremost, the super chats are now open. For every donation that is above $9.99, we will stop in the middle of our conversation to thank you because we appreciate you. We appreciate all amounts because we already know the holidays can happen and your hard-earned money is appreciated, whether it's no matter what to no matter what. You understand? So we thank you for everything, but we're stopping the show for those special people with $9.99 or more. With that said, to my left, this guy's the shirt goat. He's the dark attack. Ladies and gentlemen, my partner in crime, Chris Burns. How are you, brother?
Soaking in that energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That refreshing energy, that newness.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But it's not only new, it's also a continuation.
Touche.
We built something.
Oh my God.
Over the last 6 months, I would say.
Oh my God. Speaking of which, first, wow, out the gate.
We just getting
Beautiful
going.
Day came in with the dub. Round of applause. Thank you, Beautiful Day. What's up, y'all? Just wanted to show some love. I made it my goal to catch the first live of the new year, and I did that. Yo, Beautiful Day. Thank you so much, gorgeous. You are truly, she's literally a bell ringer. She be here every episode. She be in the comments.
Hell
She's on the
yeah.
Patreon. Everybody, thank you guys so much for signing over to Patreon over the holiday as well. And we got some specific business to talk about today as well on the Patreon that I've been waiting to talk about since before Christmas, involving someone who used to be involved in the show. Kim Gilmore with $10. Thank you so much, Kim Gilmore. Happy goddamn New Year to my guys, the bell ringers. Looking forward to y'all experience tomorrow night. Oh, we haven't even crossed the surface yet. But yes, man, it's this newness. It's we built this thing that they have literally allowed us to take off further than we thought we'd be in
100%.
this amount of time.
Yeah.
So here we are. And
oh yeah, we're talking that newness. It's your boy, Sammy Zayn in the building. Yeah. You know, it's exciting, you know. Yeah. Bonjour.
here's the thing. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
However, Sammy Zayn is crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Misstep.
insane.
A bit of a misstep.
Mammy
yeah.
is out of control.
Sammy
Before you even
Main,
respond,
maybe.
Sammy Main, I love that. Green Jester came in with $10. Thank you so much. Says, hey guys, this is the first time catching you live from Australia.
Oh.
And I'm normally at work when you go live. Yo, thank you so much for even rocking with us live. Thank you so much for your hard-earned money. And thank you for watching all the way from Australia. We got to get over there to Australia at some point.
I'm
but
scared
maybe
of
not
Australia.
because of spiders. That's for me.
Yeah. It's like World 4 of Mario.
Well,
It's
you
like-
shouldn't be worried about the spiders.
It's not just the spiders, it's the giant sharks, it's the kangaroos that
True.
want to knuckle up. It's always just a bunch of giant monsters that want to kill you. That's like World 4 Mario.
Giant monsters.
Where everything's way bigger than it should be.
Yo, the kangaroos be yokes.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen some kangaroos with some chests on them. And I'm like, how you get the chest, bro?
No push-ups done.
None.
Just natural.
Yoke
Just bouncing.
City.
You're full of energy, and I like that.
So we're going to go with Sammy Main is the new one.
Sammy,
We're not calling you Mammy
No, we're not.
Zayn.
Yeah, maybe a committee, a naming committee before you
Jeez.
commit.
JP runs this. $10. Thank you so much. Says, welcome back. Change that damn name, Martin. Mammy Zayn.
Bananas.
but you know, I think the one thing that'll top this off, the one thing that'll really fix this,
Oh, he's taking his clothes off.
Uh-oh.
the one thing that'll make this better for everybody.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Because you sweating.
Sure.
So-
The honorary on the t-shirt. That's right.
Look at that.
The new official merch of Before the Bell. You can get it at For Your Wear. That's where all of our official merch is. In fact, I got stuff for the whole gang.
Hold tight. Before you, JP runs this. I'm sorry, JB for hire says Sammy Zayn is wild and a little racist. Happy New Year to the best podcast.
We appreciate
Thank you so much, man. Go ahead, Sammy Main. That's a fire shirt, Unc.
That's good stuff.
Now you can never not. You can't be mad at Unc from now on.
Yeah.
You got the shirt.
You've embraced it.
Sometimes you got to embrace it, We the ones.
Speaking of embrace, why did you bring cookies up in here?
That's a good point.
Well, CT, I was worried. You didn't seem too woosy.
Okay.
You haven't been yourself, and I know you like your delicious treats. So I got you some cookies.
You know what's funny? These are oatmeal raisin, and a lot of people don't realize this is my second favorite cookie.
Wow.
For real?
First is peanut butter. My second favorite cookie is oatmeal raisin. I would have partook if the canister wasn't open before.
I'm about to say, it's open. There's clearly cookies missing.
Clearly.
You know what I mean?
He brought these from the crib. Like,
100%.
no way, Jose.
You know, I see maybe traces of milk on the opening. Could it be that someone enjoyed a nice dairy drink while they had the dessert?
Yo.
Is it possible?
Let me tell y'all both something, man.
Tell me.
I missed y'all. You understand? Yo. Could it be someone is enjoying a dairy treat with
You know what I
these?
mean? What goes well with cookies?
Oh, nothing but milk, boy.
That's right.
Nothing but milk.
There's always the right choice.
We got another super chat from Mal Grant,
Hey,
$9.99.
Mal, your shirts are on the way, brother. Your shirts are on the way.
It says Happy New Year, Unks. It's singular, brother. And Martin, fresh off the milk already. Love the shirt. Let's talk.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting couple of weeks.
Man.
We've been off. We had Leo Rush on the that episode for everybody who's watching was a Patreon exclusive. We decided to drop weeks afterwards. And so if you're a member of Patreon, it always pays to be a member because you get exclusives. So that episode happened. Shout out to Leo Rush for coming through and doing the show. Got to feed the streets,
Man of the hour.
Yeah. I also want to give you your props for how you did Sammy's promo, because that's how he delivers his passionate promos. It's like he takes a breath as he's, and you need to get out of my, and he'd be
Martin's
like,
a
Sammy.
thespian.
Yeah,
100%.
he absolutely is. You're amazing.
Thank you. Hopefully the people see it as well.
There was something you were going to do.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
It's,
Because for your aware, our new business partner for these t-shirts, make sure you get yours. Just like you're about to get yours. Because we have to get one for Main Event CT.
Hey.
Show it off, yeah.
Look at this.
That one's...
Main Event CT. Ooh. Bad News Buck, $10. Thank you so much. Said Unc had to snack on a few cookies to keep his blood sugar up. Happy New Year to the Milkman and CT.
Yo.
To keep his blood sugar up.
That's insane.
That is incredible.
You got that sugar, bro.
This one's for you.
Hey.
Look at that. Show it off for the people.
Look at you now.
Look at you
Look
now,
at
boy.
you now, boy.
Yeah.
Look at you now.
Hopefully The Rock doesn't sue us for that one.
Look at you now, boy.
That one's you.
Look at
This
you
one's
now.
also you there.
Hey. I also have a look at you now. Hey, come on now. The streets know, man.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how. Oh man, Justin Dickerson, $9.99. Thank you.
Yeah.
Says Happy New Year to the best wrestling podcast ever. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for knowing the facts. I will say this, man. A lot of the streets have been hitting us in person, online, showing so much love. And let me tell you something. For the first time in my career, it feels so good for people to show love to something that I'm. That's a dog.
That wasn't Martin.
That wasn't Martin.
Did you check when the dog was bathed last?
No, because this is like a wolf dog. This is a husky, so they got a different situation.
But also exactly what we're talking about. On the couch.
On the couch.
You know what I'm saying?
Kicking it,
wherever
bro.
it wants to go.
Oh man,
No
I'm not
worries.
tripping.
Yeah.
But Noodle, you got to be quiet, my boy. You understand? You can't just be outbursting with your size. Anyway, it feels so good for the streets.
He said that like he was like, "Oh yeah, my bad. I was tripping."
No,
Noodles.
he's responding to you.
He does understand.
He does understand. Wolves be knowing, boy.
Yeah.
He's a wolf. That's what a husky is.
I mean, all dogs are technically wolves.
But a husky is the closest thing to a wolf.
I would
boy.
say so, yeah.
He said that like that's a jackal.
Yeah.
That jackal.
The jackals be knowing, boy. So I say that to say, what was I even talking about?
Streets.
The
We're
streets.
talking about the streets.
So to get love for something that I'm genuinely having fun with and I look forward to is great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They show love to all of us. New people are listening to the podcast, telling us all these things, more reviews. We got another giveaway as well for more 5-star reviews. We're going to do it monthly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's fill up the 5-star reviews. Make sure they're 5 stars. Thank you for all the new followers on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. We need y'all help with Instagram a little bit more. We need y'all to add them to your story. As soon as we drop a reel, just add it to your story. Anyway, let's get to it, man.
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw. We have not seen our champions
No.
in some weeks.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's been a while.
I was like, is Gunther even feuding with anybody?
Yeah,
What's he doing?
He's not going to be on the Netflix Raw.
Crazy.
Neither is Braun Breaker.
No.
Crazy.
What are we doing, bro? I mean, I understand. Yeah, Noodle, get your ass out of here, man. You doing too much,
Yeah,
my
dude,
boy.
you tripping, bro.
Get up out of here, man. Raise up.
Let's go. Good. Grab him. Grab him up. Grab him up.
Yeah, Noodle.
What if he bites out?
That would be insane. Literally.
That's the one time Noodle trip.
No.
Trying to be cool, Noo.
We
Man.
appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. So, I've never had to kick a dog out of him.
No.
It's an ongoing thing on this podcast. They're going to think we anti-dog. Okay?
Right.
And that's not the case at all.
I love dogs, but
Yeah,
you know, my
man.
man can't be growling it up while we trying to discuss business.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that.
Yeah. We didn't
I don't
ask for
think
its
that-
opinion.
Yeah.
Like Ludwig Kaiser should have gone over.
So, just on Raw, CM Punk and Seth Rollins was the greatest promo back and forth between those two. You know what? It was one of Punk's greatest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that might have been the greatest Seth promo that I've seen since he's been in WWE.
That was like a Kendrick and Drake almost. Because when he said the thing about, oh, I bet you don't know nothing about having kids.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, whoa.
Definitely quoted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, well, look, you really answered your question.
Yes,
Oh, why are we not having certain? Because they got bigger business to deal
they got
with
big business.
on Netflix.
Big business.
And you know what I kept thinking about during this promo? Punk just had the most heated feud ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's almost as though like that. How is he matching that energy with every feud that he gets into?
Because he's one of the greatest of all time.
I know, no doubt. I mean, when we say best in the world, people look at in ring a little bit too much.
Yes.
Yes.
But the fact that he makes you care so much that every feud is so damn personal and there's no belt involved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Two
Yeah.
in a row.
He made you care about a bracelet.
Right. Exactly.
He made you care about, well, even in AEW, like so much of his stuff was like, oh man, my boy is squabbling over people just disrespecting him backstage. We don't even know the issues. They was just talking to him crazy. He was like, nah, I got to bring this to the
Real
people.
quick, Russell Palmer Jr. for $9.99.
Yes.
Happy New Year. I hope you all had a great holiday season. What are you looking forward to the most for tomorrow?
Great question. What are you looking forward to the most, Burns?
I'm bougie. I can't wait for that pre-reception.
Now, so explain to us, well, hit the next one before we start this, please, Alex. Pete, $9.99, thank you so much. Says, where's my Bubba, the truck driver fans at? Love the show, fellas. Thank you so much, Pete.
So me, quick shout out
Hold
to Pam
tight.
and Pete. All right.
Hold tight.
Okay.
Doug Williams Jr. came in with the dub.
Come on now.
Thank you so much. Says, since this is my first super chat and I'm watching live, I got to make it good. CT is the guy. I am Chris Burns is the guy I want to be. And Martin Morrow is my spirit animal. Love you guys. Yo, we love you back, man.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
Don't aim so low, brother. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do better than me for sure.
Go ahead, man. What are you saying?
No, shout out to Pete and all my E-Fed boys, #good brothers. I used to do E-Fetting back in the day. My gimmick was Bubba the truck driver. That was my...
You used to get on a computer. Why did everyone start laughing?
I'm just listening, brother.
So E-Fetting.
Yes.
Is that getting on the computer and then like you sort of act as though you run a wrestling promotion?
So this is in the MySpace.
But you write it.
This is the MySpace days.
Okay, yeah.
So basically, there was this dude named Ian. We'd send our promos into him.
Oh, okay.
And I would always write the best promos as Bubba the truck driver. He was his gimmick was like, he was a truck driver. He was a big white dude. And and I was the longest reigning champion, top babyface, all that.
From writing promos.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why WWE needs to hire me.
I love it.
They do.
Yeah.
You would literally take us into another Renaissance era with your creativity, bro.
Thank you.
And you're attached to the character since the late 80s. Well, yeah, you said you started watching when? No, 91.
I started watching in 96. He
96?
started watching in 84.
Yeah, 84, I was 1 year old. That's not possible.
You ain't had eyes when you was 1? You ain't had no eyes. You ain't had no eyes.
96? I thought. So how did you know everything before that? You be quoting 92s and 91s?
Network.
No way.
Yeah, I just
network.
go back and watch.
You
Man.
really went back?
Yeah.
You don't go back?
No, sir.
Oh, we
Come on.
gotta get CT
You
back.
gotta go back.
No, sir.
Hey, in fact,
on, man.
I want y'all to drop in the comments some matches from when you started watching in 98.
I started watching in 97.
97.
Yeah.
In the comments, just drop some, and even if you're on the rewatch, the replays, everything, drop some matches pre-1997 for CT to watch, and we'll do them on the Patreon.
I'm not mad at that.
But we're not doing it for free.
Yeah, that's what I said we're doing it on the Patreon.
But you gotta have. I feel like a super chat needs to be
Yeah,
associated.
Yeah.
With the,
yeah.
If we gonna spend time doing something,
after the Marine.
yeah, come on.
Yeah, the Marine is.
I'll set us up for that one, and I'll take full responsibility.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's 6 of them.
Yeah, we're still waiting on the Miz so we can watch that last Marine.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Speaking of which, well, before we get back to this, you had 2 sold out shows back home over the holidays. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the Stardom Comedy Club. Shout out to Antoine Tobias. The whole crew, everybody came out, man. I really appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
I was so happy, man. I'm looking at the stories and I'm like, look at this guy, man.
Doing the Alabama Slammer.
Yeah. Yo.
Moving on.
But what are you most looking forward to tomorrow?
So what I'm looking forward to, oh no, you were explaining what
said
is
the
that
pre-reception,
entail?
yeah.
What's the pre-reception for tomorrow?
I have no idea. I just know that it was included in our
Yeah.
invite.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, there's something before?
Yeah.
So there might be some free freeze. Like,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
I'm
I can't
excited
wait.
about the surprises. And what I mean is, whenever you go to a live event, there are surprises. We know because we just saw today on Instagram, The Rock promoted he's going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right? So we get a chance to see The Rock.
You know what I love about that?
Yeah.
He was like, damn the surprise.
Yeah.
You will be tuning in.
Because I'm
Because
going
I'm
to be
going to
there.
be in the building. You
Yeah.
understand me?
Which I read Stone Cold was originally supposed to also pop up, but I guess something fell through.
Austin be on that hot chick energy, bro. Where
Yeah,
it's
hot
like,
chick.
they be like, come through. And you're like, I might be there. And he just don't. You know what I mean? You know damn well the Undertaker wasn't supposed to be
Yeah.
at the last WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That glass was supposed to shatter.
Yeah.
And Austin was supposed to show up. And then he just like, I got farm stuff to do. Like, bro,
Yeah. But you know what?
he can't be that busy.
No, he literally just posed his cat.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just,
Ain't no Steve Austin Broken Skull Sessions
It's true.
TV show no more. I mean, every now and again he does an interview. It's like,
he don't do no movies either.
right, pull up to Raw.
I know that Condemned did not pay that much.
You know what I mean?
That's a good movie.
Come on.
At
The
the time,
Condemned?
you were early 20s. That wasn't a good movie?
It doesn't matter the time frame.
You know the
what I'm
problem?
saying?
Here's the
I
problem.
gave you Longest Yard. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Longest Yard was good. That was good. It's a different category. This is what y'all
Oh
don't
yeah, he called
realize.
Nelly the N-word. That was crazy.
Yeah, bananas.
This is what y'all don't realize, man.
Tell me.
I'm realizing this as I watch these clips back.
Yeah.
On how y'all react to what is
On your opinions.
how y'all react to what y'all think is good and what I think is good, okay? Let me just say I find the good in almost everything.
That we're learning.
Yeah. Yeah. When you applauded at the end of Argyle, I said, all right, who is this man?
Henry Cavill, bro.
So what?
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill don't mean nothing to y'all.
No.
I'm aware that he's in it. What does that
You know
mean?
what? Y'all not Americans.
Wait,
Henry
hold
Cavill.
on. Henry,
Henry Cavill's not American.
he's a very British man.
Javi billionaire for $10. What's up, bro?
Oh my god.
Oh, he says, "What's good, fellas? The Raw champions have been lackluster for a minute now. None of the champions are in a good storyline now." I would disagree because I think that defying all expectation, really,
Yeah.
Liv Morgan had a hell of a 2024.
Yes.
Hell of a 2024. I used to not understand at all the like sort of, I don't know, like she inspired the fan base at one point where they were just so behind her, and I didn't really see like ring wise or even like promo wise like why that was such a thing. I'm like, I get it, she bad, and you know what I'm saying? I get all that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, people really got behind her, and then when she first came back on this run, it wasn't the greatest.
No.
But then, I mean, she since then,
Dude,
it's just been incredible.
Liv, this has been the greatest run of Liv's career.
Without question.
Because I didn't like her first title run. Like when she beat Ronda
Rousey,
it was like, and she was ready, but she wasn't, the way that she won didn't work for her.
Yeah.
This Liv Morgan,
cold.
she's literally now, especially Raw, but overall, she's definitely top 5 women on the roster.
Current,
and
yeah,
it showed, I'm sorry, did we read Tyrone Handon?
We haven't. Tyrone Handon.
Thank you so much.
A match to watch, Brutus the Barber Beefcake versus Ron Bass, the haircut match.
That's interesting.
You know, I mean, look, that's the start of the barber gimmick. You know what I mean? But, I mean, we could watch.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, but DJ C4177
Wow.
for 50 bone.
Ooh, says Happy New Year, fellas. Giving $25 for 2025 and another $25 for my Patreon folk so we can get some match reactions.
Let's go.
Hey, you're doing your thing, boy. You
100%.
understand me?
Thank
You're doing your thing. Go ahead, hit the next one, Alex. $4.99, her lady. Hey guys, just want to say what's up, and y'all are the best part of my Sunday. Today is also my birthday, by the way. Wanted to share the love. Thank you so much. Happy birthday,
lady.
Yo, you deserve all the love, lady. So Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley.
She should retain.
Hold on a second.
Liv Morgan should retain
Hold on
it.
a second, man. You on that narcotic?
You don't think that'd be a bigger moment for Liv?
I think that Liv has put in her work, and I don't love this, but I love this situation because Becky didn't go out on injury. She went out and she took some time off. So it forced a lot of the women to step up and to be showcased more, right? And to really show you like, hey, we good. We don't need to be coddled. If Liv retains, who takes it off of her?
Becky. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Liv was the one who, quote unquote, took out Becky, retired Becky, got Becky out of the company, right? Yep. What would be a bigger surprise, bigger moment? Liv Morgan retains the title against Rhea, and then, right, Becky comes out, boom, that's your match for Mania. Or Rumble, when I don't know. Then what? Rhea doesn't need it.
I was just about to say, on that same note, if Rhea wins it, who's her next opponent?
Yeah.
This is what I want to happen. I know it's probably a year away.
Okay, here we go for another CT take.
He's gonna say Bianca versus Rhea.
Don't you want to see it?
Yeah, but it doesn't feel.
They're not on the same.
I know.
brand.
That's why I said
it feels too far apart now.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a year
trade
apart.
Bianca to Raw.
They're
gonna
do that. But we know now. Well, I don't want to jump ahead with that. Okay, so
here's what I think's gonna happen.
Okay,
somebody gonna return.
Yes,
and cost Rhea this situation.
Oh, and they're gonna feud
100% because that's the way you got to distract. You know what I mean, from the situation in order to move on. Because there's no feasible path of Rhea just forgetting about that Liv is the champion.
Yeah.
Unless she has other business to deal with. And right now she has no other business to deal with.
You're absolutely right. She has no other direction other than Liv.
Exactly. Right.
Okay. So I'll give you that.
Rhea and Raquel again.
No, you don't, dog.
I didn't say me.
I thought you said you wanted to see Rhea Raquel
unless
again.
you want
I was going to say, yeah, he's back on that narcotic for sure.
Back on that narcotic. That means I got off it. I got clean.
Yeah.
Your boy's good.
Got
no
right
pookie. And then I came back on it?
That's right.
Tyrone Handon, thank you so much. $9.99 says Alexa Bliss takes the title off Liv.
Interesting.
I don't hate that.
Interesting.
I'm not mad at that. I love Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
So
She's due
Kofi Kingston.
for return.
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston.
Carmella.
is on a run right now.
Not just the New Day.
Yes,
This
is
okay.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Xavier Woods has always been the mastermind behind a New Day. I have so much faith in Xavier Woods, and I've seen him deliver over and over and over.
Yeah.
A few that I want to see on the low, doesn't have to be a title involved, is Xavier Woods and Cody Rhodes, because they got real long-term storytelling from being in high school together.
Yeah.
And Cody kind of like being mean or bullying him. They were both on a wrestling team.
So they were on different wrestling at rival schools.
Okay.
But Cody came, Cody was Dusty Rhodes' son, so
Right.
he already had this energy. And they said he was just a jerk to people, but Cody was like, I think I was just a kid. But
he also has admitted, he's like, I wasn't the nicest guy.
yeah,
So I can respect that.
Yeah.
But I would like to see that. But Kofi, to have your mother involved in the storyline,
Yeah.
and she plays it perfectly. I thought she was going to smack him, but she didn't.
Yeah.
She walked off with disappointment.
That
Kofi
felt
posts a
more real.
picture and blocks the mom out of the picture.
Dog.
I say, I like this Kofi.
yeah.
Dude, I keep telling people they got over as heels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were the first iteration of New Day after the praise dancer thing.
Yeah.
Where they were heels. You know what I mean?
Praise dance.
Yeah, they were bad guys, and
Yeah.
that's what got them over. And now, because they've been babyface for so long, everyone's acting surprised.
Yes.
Like they've never seen this before. I'm like, yo, they're about to really cook in this
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
This is potential to be their best run ever.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely.
And
Come on.
here's another thing, though. They're not wrong. They keep
Yeah.
pointing like Big will be like, oh yeah, I got this thing on Netflix. You check me out on this reality show, this game show, and they're like, you see, he's not coming to work on Monday.
Right.
The one thing he could have been our manager
Right.
for the past 3 years. He was
100%.
like, nah, I got this girl. So they're not wrong.
Has it been 3 years?
What 22? Because it was right
Wow.
after it was the WrestleMania in Dallas. Because I remember they wore the singlets in honor of him and lost Butch and what's his face, Sheamus.
So
yeah,
hit
totally.
you with this. These are just random things that I realized. Chad Gable now officially has Kurt Angle's music remixed. I don't know if you've been listening.
Yeah, for sure.
They're not even trying to hide it. The next thing is we want to give a very special congratulations to Maxine Dupree. She is now engaged. Let me tell you something, Maxine. Without going into detail, we didn't know. But we're very glad that you are a supporter.
Yeah,
That's what we'll say.
I'm so happy for her.
I knew.
Y'all are heartbroken.
I knew.
It's fine.
Otis didn't sell that ankle lock at all.
No.
At all. He got into this match with Chad and took no damage, apparently, bro.
Well, because see that you could do an angle where say he's like diabetic, so he don't feel that foot.
Son.
I'm very sorry. We brought that up earlier. And so it made me think, like, oh, well, why wouldn't he feel his foot? And it's like, if that sugar's down there, it gets numb. You know what I'm saying? What
See, that's why they didn't want to come today. They're like, I know y'all gonna say some out of pocket.
That would be wild. That would be such a choice if the creative team did that. Man, they've done worse.
Yeah, I guess.
Gable didn't need the win. I mean, Gable needed that win
He
more
did.
than Otis did. If
100%.
Otis would have won, it'd have been a wrap.
Yeah.
The New Day, the Judgment Day has brand new music. It's actually fire.
It fits this version of Judgment Day.
Yes.
More than that, like, more than like the butt rock.
But
What?
But like butt rock, like
You can't repeat the thing
you
that
know.
we're asking you what.
butt rock. And it's like a version of rock music where it's like, now time is a flat circle.
Here's
When
the
you're
problem.
putting-
If I Google butt rock,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so mad at you.
Oh, yeah.
With whatever happens to my algorithm.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
Pull
saying?
it up.
No, that's
Chat.
the point I just made.
Hey, chat, tell them what butt rock is.
Oh, well, Kai
Tell them
Sinat mode. Chat.
I'm completely thrown.
Why did I didn't sound like that?
Yes, you did.
What does why does Damian Priest need backup when he's been beating the Judgment Day by himself?
Dude, I don't know. I just think he just likes serving fades to them at this
That
point.
makes
He's
sense.
just like, you know what? You going to war, I'm coming with you.
But what's
Like,
the direction now? You know what I mean? Because
only
they've
have
already
one.
made Judgment Day look weak.
Yeah.
So now with Damian looking even stronger with the tag team champions and the War Raiders, you know what I mean? Like there's nobody else for them to feud with.
But that's what's so exciting about Monday. We just really aren't sure.
Yeah.
You know who's gonna. I mean, look, they done showed Pence's face now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So,
dog. That's
and
gonna be, yeah.
I've said before, I'm not always in favor of. Oh, you Latin? Y'all gonna fight?
Right.
You black? Y'all gonna fight? I would love to see Damian Priest versus Penta.
Oh,
I would love to see that.
Let him bleed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Mm.
They would tear it down for sure.
They say that there's not going to be a time restriction on Raw. And as we know, tomorrow is going to be 3 hours.
100%.
So that means we have a 3-hour Raw and now a 3-hour SmackDown,
Yep.
which is crazy. Let me say this as we go to SmackDown. I love the blue canvas on the mat.
Mm-hmm.
I love that now. I'm wondering they're going to do the same thing for Raw, or is it just going to be gray?
Well, there was a leaked, I don't know if it was real.
Yeah.
There was a leaked image of a black ring mat for Raw, but it has a lot of logos. I think it said like Fortnite,
That's too
Snickers. Yeah, it had like 6 different logos. If
I
this
don't
was
want
like
that.
CMLL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
That's very interesting. So Cody starts the show, and Drew McIntyre comes out because of this transfer portal.
Yeah.
That is a possibility.
Yeah.
And which, speaking of that transfer portal, people that might be affected and not, I do want to see Santos go to Raw. I want to see
Okay.
that whole crew go to Raw because there's nothing serving him on SmackDown, and he's not going to get a chance to get the U.S. title at any time soon.
Yeah.
Because the person to take it off Shinsuke is going to be a face, and he's a heel. So if you go to Raw, he could get that IC title, but that's still tied up with Ludwig and Braun and Sheamus.
A lot to do there.
Yeah.
Let me get your opinion on something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys miss having an announcer in the ring with the wrestlers? 'Cause
You
now
mean
they
Samantha Irvin?
not Samantha Irvin necessarily, but just like they come out and cut promos when back in the day it'd be like Gene Okerlund in there with them, like like it's sports. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine in the UFC if they just started talking to each other with no one? you know what I'm saying? Just standing there,
Yeah.
or boxers, or you know what I mean?
Oh, they'd say some insane stuff.
Yeah, bedlam mayhem. But we just have accepted it now in wrestling. People just walk out with microphones like, I got something to say. And so does someone else come out. Even Tony Schiavone stands in there at AEW.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Michael Cole goes in there sometimes. It's not a lot, but sometimes.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I think that it's more of a matter of like they don't want to get fined, so they know not to like hit each other.
I guess. Because sometimes they'd be like...
They should explain it better.
Yeah, because sometimes like the whole locker room exits out and like, no, don't give it away. Like put it on paper. It's like, you let them go out there with no supervision.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing the fights be interrupted. I'm seeing too many fights have the exact same producers interrupting the fights.
Yeah.
Switch
Like,
up the producers.
All right, Kenny Dykstra.
Come on, man. Jason Jordan, I know your face, bro.
Bro, you be seeing them haircuts, you're like, this is some indie dudes. For sure.
Lucky BX, $10. Thank you so much. Happy New Year's, fellas. I don't know if it was already mentioned. I'm glad The Rock is showing up for Raw, but damn, that surprise pop would have been everything. It's still going to be a surprise because you don't know when he's showing up. Yeah. So that's going to be massive. And we get to be in the same place at the same time as The Rock.
I got a sinking suspicion it's going to be during tribal warfare.
I mean, of course.
Just in the middle of it.
Yeah. It could be.
Yeah.
Or right at the beginning.
I would assume right at the beginning. But
Speaking of tribal combat, Paul Heyman cut a promo that reminded you. When you saw Paul Heyman cut that promo, it was almost as if he saw Seth and Punk's promo and was like, let me show you how it's done.
Yeah.
And came out and murdered, bro.
Yeah. I'm almost scared he's going to turn on Roman.
No.
Why would he, though?
Why did he turn on Brock Lesnar for the Big Show? Why did he turn on?
You know.
That was Vince McMahon's WWE.
And there was and there was some motivation there. It was like he was trying to usher in the new ECW. It was a whole thing happening. At this point, why would he have brought in CM Punk for War Game? You know what I mean?
To help Roman.
Yeah, it's odd that he would make that decision.
I don't know. It's just something felt off, man. He was like just solo being like, "You're gonna hand me the Ulafala," and Paul being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pee my pants right now." I was like, "This is a little bit too much glazing for Solo. If you hate this, like he put you through a table."
Yeah, he could have just stayed then for all that.
Yeah, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I'm just asking questions.
I'm just thinking wrestling logic.
If you were doing your E-Fed right now, explain why.
Why Paul Heyman would go in solo.
Yeah.
Roman didn't call him in the hospital. That seems to be the main reason anybody ever turns on somebody. They're like, you didn't call me enough.
Speaking of which, Roman has not done any leg work for
Can
this
I-
match.
At all.
If I'm
Not a
the
tweet.
OG Bloodline, I'm like, yeah, somebody get him on the phone.
Come on,
what
man.
are we doing? We over here catching all fades
All of
on
them.
behalf of this man, and he don't even bother showing up at work.
At
We
all.
broke Bronson Reed's ankles for this?
Yeah.
My toe, dog.
Out of control.
The
My dog.
Usos, he's the only, he cut that one promo about a boat, but he ain't showed up. And this was the go home episode of SmackDown.
Correct.
Was not there. Wasn't at the press conference.
That's right.
His schedule is to be marveled, bro.
Absolutely.
No
It's
tweets, no Instagram
none.
posts. He ain't sent out a Snapchat, nothing.
Domingo Trip, $9.99.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back. Afternoon, fellas. Happy New Year. WTF prediction. Jacob takes out Solo in the back, takes his place, and Paul turns to make Jacob the tribal chief. Side note, bring back Sparky Plug. Yikes.
I actually am not mad at Paul turning on them for Jacob.
That's not bad.
Now, Jacob got some long leverage, not long leverage. He got some long,
Please finish.
Yeah, because
the
right
pause
now-
button, I'm hovering over the pause button.
You should have paused.
you should be. He's got some long.
Oh, God.
What's long on him?
He's
It's
got,
long, whatever it is. It's really long.
maybe it's not long as the word. He's got some.
Big.
Thick.
He's got some potential. Let's just say that
Okay,
he's got
all right,
long
all right.
potential.
Yeah,
Okay,
To
yeah.
where it's like, yo, I can see them working with Jacob. Has so many layers, bro.
Yeah.
Like he can wrestle. He's already got the crowd loving him,
Facts.
and then he can talk on that mic. And then when his real voice come out, not just the "I love you so,"
Yeah.
when his real hey, our dog walk like that.
Yeah.
Once we see that Jacob, it's a wrap on every single wrestler in the company, bro.
I can't. There's not a matchup on either roster
Yeah.
that when I'm like blank versus Jacob, I
Yep.
can't think of one that I'm like I don't want to see that.
True.
Yeah.
You know
Even
what I'm
with
saying?
Braun Strowman, I love how they tease that. Like, could this be something y'all want to see? And we're
Right.
like, yes, because good matches are hard to come by people that we love.
Yeah,
And when it's not, you didn't force us to love them.
yeah.
Like when we tell you we love somebody, like we love Jacob, and it's so obvious right now. The crowd is even singing along with it when they say, "I love you so low."
Yeah, that's a crazy thing to get over.
Yeah, right. For
We
sure.
hate Solo,
Yeah.
but we will all say, "I love you, Solo."
Yeah. I love you.
I'm
so
just. Do you think they stick the landing here, or do you think this is another one of the we think the Bloodline story's over? Here's like 3 more family members, or something else happens.
Listen, they hired Hikuleo, they hired Lance Anoa'i,
Yeah.
Zilla Fatu still trying his best to get in. There's still so much.
Russell Palmer Jr. for $9.99.
Yeah.
Okay, with everything the way now, who do y'all think Cena's first match back will be against? Hashtag Jacob's long potential pause.
I mean, it took me a while.
Yeah,
I couldn't find a word.
That group of
Long
words and that
potential?
sentence is nuts.
He's got long potential.
I think that John Cena's first match back, it won't be against just one single opponent. I think it'll be against 29 opponents at the Royal Rumble on February 1st.
I love that.
Very interesting.
And he said he's going to wrestle a full schedule. He's going to do a couple of live events.
Yeah.
He's going to really. This is what I want. Because I know he's not going to be doing no Hollywood stuff, I need the classic Cena fade back. I don't want no more of this sunroof on the top of his head. I want to see a real haircut on this man, bro.
Well, how does that work if he's got a bald spot?
That's what I'm saying. If he, first of all, I don't know if you noticed, he's always had that bald spot. He just had his hair so faded.
Yeah, he had the Kobe like super low, boy.
I
Yeah.
didn't notice that.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't notice, because he had his hair so low.
Yeah.
So I want to see his hair cut like that, and I hope he come back yoked.
Yeah.
Because we ain't seen him in a couple of months. All you need really is 2 months to put the size back on.
He's generally a monstrous. You know what I mean?
Not
Like,
since he went to Hollywood.
Well, he didn't do like
He's
The
still
Rock.
like a
Remember
big-
like
yeah.
Sus, like Thin Rock
Oh,
for a
Thin
little
Rock.
while? You know what I mean? Like, that was terrible.
I didn't like that.
That
Yeah,
was the
bad.
absolute
Slender
worst.
Rock?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was no good.
Yeah.
Then he realized
he was like always wet too, which is weird.
hey, yo.
Excuse me?
What do you mean?
I beg your pardon?
What could you mean by that?
Hey, yo.
Go back from like
I
was
will
like
not.
I'm not interested in seeing how wet The Rock is.
Wow.
At any point.
just hear me out.
No.
Like, no, not in a good way. I'm saying like from 2001
Yeah.
to 2000. When did that first Fast and Furious 5, the one where he was like,
Yeah,
just
he came back inside of a refrigerator.
when he-
Yeah, that was like 2011.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
what-
12.
yeah. So I'd say 2001 to like 2009.
Uh-huh.
Any like video of him, he's just like glistening. He's just a very wet man. Like Miami Heat just
Yo.
hit him.
Wet man is just something I don't want.
And you own me for saying long potential.
Yeah. I don't want wet man in the vernacular for the bell going forward.
Hit
dog.
it, Alex.
Chill out, bro. Chill all the way out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, please get Black Jeans Gaming for
Thank you.
$9.99. Just show a love.
Best podcast out
there.
here.
Thank you, bro.
So yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
No, you
you're
don't.
still fighting for it. Listen, man.
Find a photo of him.
No.
It was just very-
No.
I'm not. You talking about algorithm? I'm not typing wet rock.
Yeah, that's
You don't have to type in wet rock. Just type in the rock.
Moist Dwayne. We ain't doing that, dog.
It's like 2003. He just was
You
very.
getting wet right now? What is going on?
I'm not getting wet. I'm tearing up. There's a
Okay.
very big difference.
incredible match between Nia Jax, Naomi.
Okay.
Incredible match.
Shout out to Bianca Belair
Yes.
back muscles.
Yeah,
yo.
man.
So listen, man.
But we can't overlook Naomi's performance.
Cannot.
So
She
good.
had the crowd behind her.
I thought she had it.
You know what? This is why Naomi needs to go to Raw. Well, I mean, now after Jay comes back, they had that whole feud.
Mhm.
But before this whole situation, it was like they're not doing anything with her. I'm tired of the almost championships.
Yeah.
I would love to see if, at the very least, because it's not going to be Meechin. I would love to see Naomi take the U.S. title off of. Go ahead.
Let's wait my turn. Go ahead.
Okay, to take the U.S. title off of
Chelsea
Green at Mania,
Okay.
and then she's champ. But we know she's gonna have a whole feud. But Bianca and Jade are gonna fight at Mania, so we need something for Naomi. But it's not gonna be Meechin taking the title off.
I just like to accept y'all apology
Okay.
for you gave me slack when I called flack, excuse me, when I called Meechin Shrimp back a few weeks back. She has literally changed her finisher to the long back attack. The announcer said it.
The long back
and
attack.
Corey Graves, I don't think that's good. And she was like, that's what she calls it. I'm like, they are literally watching and hearing what I'm saying. BRD22 number 999
Yeah.
says from butt rock to wet rock, Martin's out of control.
It's a lot of rock.
100%. He's out
lot
of
of
control, dog.
You forgot about Sammy Zayn already. Huh?
Yeah. See,
Woo,
on
you've been,
one this
man,
episode.
this New Year, boy. You starting off.
New year, new you.
Yo. We have a brand new women's champion,
Absolutely.
Tiffany Stratton.
Woo.
It is
It is
officially Tiffy time.
It's
officially.
official, bro. She's a face. She's been a face for a minute,
Yep.
but I love how she orchestrated it.
Yeah.
She had Bianca do the dirty work for her
Right.
because hey Nia, go attack Bianca. She attacks her, gets up, does the KOD, and now Tiffany Stratton gets her out the ring. She gets Candice LeRae out the ring.
And she had already knocked Naomi out.
Naomi was already knocked
You know
out,
what I mean?
and it was
She
time.
cracked her with that briefcase.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's the only, and I love it. There's nothing I would change. This is just an avid WWE fan. The history of Money in the Bank cash-ins have been the champion has to be standing up, ready to fight.
Yeah.
They let Nia stay down on the ground. Ring the bell. All right, ring the bell. And
Listen, yeah.
that was a great, because we know we'll see Tiffany Stratton versus Nia at Rumble,
Probably.
or
yeah.
probably before then.
Maybe, yeah.
And then you will see Charlotte versus Tiffany at WrestleMania. But does Charlotte win? Before you say that, K Poppin says New Day going team crash out. Going to team crash out. KO, Drew, and Seth is going to be fantastic. Also, when The Rock fully claim his high chief status. Ooh, when will he do that?
He's got a tattoo his legs, I think.
Is that a prerequisite?
to be high chief?
I don't know if that's the rule, but I feel like Peter Maivia had like the
Did he?
the legs tatted and
Oh.
everything. Yeah.
I mean,
You be really
but-
studying the bodies of the NOI family.
No,
Yeah, I'm just.
no.
What? I didn't know they had leg. Did you know that?
I did not.
I didn't,
I'm-
okay, yeah.
And that's not to throw you under the bus. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. How wet was Peter Maivia?
He wasn't. I just noticed The Rock because The Rock was on TV all the time.
Okay.
And he was a bit. What? Can we move on?
Yes,
Yeah,
we can.
Yeah, 100%.
Man, let me tell you, man. Jey Uso has the greatest theme song out right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody's theme song better, and SmackDown took advantage of that 3 hours
Yeah, yeah.
because they played this theme song for like 30 minutes.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
that was the
And
How
longest.
long is this intro,
They were
bro?
like,
I know
Bruce,
it's
what
on
is the
retired.
next segment? Wait, hold on. Just keep it playing while I figure this out. I don't remember.
Now since
Yeah.
day one is the crowd got tired.
Yeah.
Marcus Adair, $9.99. Thank you. He called her long back attack when she twerked, and then compared it to Jacob Fatu when he heats up and starts shaking.
Yeah, yeah. She twerked right before doing it, and
Yeah.
the whole crowd was like, "What you doing there?" Because
Yeah.
there's not a lot of motion. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to. We can leave all the twerking moves.
To the people who can actually twerk.
Yeah, I mean, who's doing it now? Nikita Lyons. I guess anytime Sexy Red pops up, she twerks.
yeah.
Mhm.
Leave it to Jada Parker, and then
Jada Parker,
you know what I
yeah.
mean. And then that's
Man.
we
But I feel like Jada Parker is too hood to twerk. You know what I mean?
No, she is not.
no yeah, I'm about to say that's
Like doing
that's
in-ring
a pastime. You know
doing
what I mean?
in-ring twerk. She's like, she like I feel like she shoots somebody. Like that's the energy Jada
That's what I'm
Parker.
saying. Those girls was twerking when they was like, you remember gym class?
Oh, yeah.
And you know what I mean? They had their feet up on the wall.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
like,
I remember that.
Do you remember that? Because
Yeah.
you showed me your class photo
Oh,
over break, and I couldn't help but notice there were a lot of dairy selections in your
you
class.
said Gary?
dairy
Dairy.
suggestions. Yeah.
First off, it was my first grade photo.
Uh-huh. So very young. Start early.
Starting early is insane,
He
bro.
knew he was in for it.
Oh, yeah.
Because he sent me a photo. Because someone or someone from an old friend showed up to his show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's good. That's cool. And then he sent me his class photo
Oh.
from that time.
Well, first off,
No. Hold
Okay.
on.
No.
And then I wrote back,
Yeah.
I'm so glad you sent me this. And he knew he was going to come back
I'm
to
so
haunt him.
glad you sent me this. Domingo Trip $9.99. Thank you. Says I blame Keith Lee for that flat back limitless
You
pound
are
towel.
so cutty. That is insane.
Oh goodness, bro. So you wanted to tell the people about the segment of Sweeping the Nation.
100%. Sweeping the nation.
I need my broom.
Come on, man.
made the list.
We didn't even set it up.
I like it. Sometimes you can do a pre
You can.
before you're ready.
I love it, man.
You know what I'm saying? But that's okay because I got round 2. Refractory period, my brothers. It's time
Uh-huh.
for Chris's list.
You just made the list.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Absolutely. So we've been talking a lot about Monday Night Raw on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, gents.
Yeah.
All the surprises that are going to be happening, all the potential returns, all the
Mhm.
everything. So I wanted to do a top 5 return pops.
Oh my goodness.
So just anytime somebody returned expectedly or unexpectedly, and it would just went absolutely crazy. I appreciate the brooms in the chat right now. Thank you so much. Sweeping the nation.
And Marcus Adair $9.99. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
To Hood.
Two
Two
Hood.
Hoods and Twerk is crazy work. Cause he drinking that milk. Thank you so much, man. DeMarcus Curry, thank you so much for $9.99.
Absolutely.
Says Royal Rumble winner. I originally picked LA Knight since possibly Cody versus Cena. The winner will face Gunther. I'd pick Joe Hendry to win the Rumble.
I've heard rumors
The rumors of what?
that there might be some Joe Hendry tomorrow night.
Oh, I would love that.
tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night
We know he's gonna be at the Rumble.
on Monday Night Raw.
I'd love that.
Incredible Jones $9.99. Thank you. says, I feel like after Raw on Netflix premiere, Rock should take over SmackDown as GM since it's a show named after him, or he can make his day the new general manager. His day or daughter?
His
Probably
daughter.
his daughter. Make his daughter the new general manager. If Paul turns and joins them, let him run it. Thank you so much for that amazing donation, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Rock would never take time to.
Yeah, yeah, no, Hollywood works, baby.
I gotta do a Moana.
Darnell Stratton Bay, $10. Thank you so much. Says when they called her long back, I thought I had too much to drink. Hashtag no back.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I just observe and report.
Yeah,
You know what I
it.
mean? So
Let me give you the list. You
Hit
said
me.
top 5 returns, greatest pop returns.
the pops, yeah.
Greatest pop returns. I'm gonna say Triple H 2002.
Yes.
It's a Beautiful Day montage was
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Absolutely.
Then I'm going The Rock 2010 when he came back right before that Mania to host it. That was a big pop because he hadn't returned, right?
Yeah.
The third, CM Punk 2023, November at the end of Survivor Series.
yeah.
That was bananas.
Oh yeah.
Becky Lynch 2023 SummerSlam when she came back.
Okay.
and
All right.
Bianca and
Beat Bianca right there for that title. And then Stone Cold Steve Austin when he returned to help Team WWF against WCW. And he came through and he parked his truck in the back and he came and he was just beating everybody up.
Yeah.
Walked to the ring, started stunning everybody. Of course, he turned on them a couple weeks later, but it was like that was the biggest pop.
I like that you sped through that list. You weren't gonna let us.
When I just wanted to get a list.
Yeah.
T Hudson $9.99. Thank you so much. Says the wait before I even read this.
The
Go to
milkman.
Martin's face. Go to Martin's face, Alex.
Yeah. The milkman would think the quote unquote hood chick would shoot something. LOL. Shaking my head.
That's their gimmick. They're out the mud.
Man, bro.
Bro,
Man, I'll tell
you're
you.
so funny, man.
Yeah, it
Um,
really is.
Honorable mention when Roman Reigns came back after beating cancer. That's it. That's my whole list.
Okay. Yeah. Facts.
Ban it.
My number one would be John Cena Royal Rumble 2008.
Great one.
That's fire.
Because everybody thought he was injured.
Yeah.
And then that music hit, and I still remember the pose
Yeah.
and everything. Everybody's like, oh.
MSG lost their mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got more?
That Rumble where Edge came back after he.
I
yeah.
was there. I was there.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
You talking about, well, that was 2019.
Yeah. Or,
Or was it
2020? 2020.
It was 2020.
The reason that was such a big, because that's right when Kobe died. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
We were in Houston for the Rumble. We had got the news. We thought it was a joke. We thought
Yeah.
it was not real. All the like palpable sadness
Yeah.
amongst people. The Rumble was the next night. We're at the Rumble and we're like waiting for some sort of catharsis. And when that damn you think you know me, gong, 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 I mean, everyone collectively let go of their sadness and just like gave it to Edge.
Yeah.
Because he was retired.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, he's hurt and we don't know when he'll be back. It was like, no, he is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was not done.
He was
Because,
not done.
Cope is back at it.
Cope is back at it.
Oh
hate
my
that name
God.
so
I mean,
much.
it's the worst.
It's back at
May
it
be
again
the
with their
worst.
brand new name.
That might be that might be top 10 worst names of all time.
Yeah, you can't replace.
Rated R Cope.
And how about this? WWE didn't renew the Edge copyright. He could be Edge
Oh, that's funny.
in
Yeah.
AEW,
Yeah.
and he chose Cope.
Oh, that's funny.
Come
Yeah.
on, bro. That's got to be a troll of some kind.
Yeah. This feels like when people were saying Vince Russo was sent to WCW to kill it.
Yeah.
This is like indicative of that. It's like, this is too awful.
I'm gonna give y'all a super throwback.
Give it to
return
us.
pop. WrestleMania 7.
Mhm.
Okay, the Macho Man has lost a career match to the Ultimate Warrior,
All right.
and Sensational Sherry loses her mind and starts stomping this dude out while he's already been defeated by the Warrior.
Mm.
Out of the crowd, Miss Elizabeth jumps the railing, gets in the crowd, takes down Sherry.
Mhm.
It's an electric pop.
Mm.
I mean, it permeates throughout the entire sports arena. I mean, they hadn't been a unit on TV in like years at that point. And Macho Man had been a bad guy, and Liz had kind of just disappeared. And then when he puts her up on the shoulder, I get emotional thinking about it.
Wow.
Damn it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because it was like she couldn't stand to see, someone that she loved go out that way.
Yeah.
And it was just like such an amazing moment and a full circle thing for that whole storyline between the two of them. Like,
I like
incredible return.
Let me. Oh wow, I didn't even look up. Deuce Big below $10. Thank you so much. Can we get a 2024 please ranking? Also, a Marty Morrow character of 2024 ranking. A 2024 please ranking? I don't understand that.
Yeah. Elaborate on what that
Clarify
means.
the please
Yeah.
ranking. But the Marty Morrow character, I would say the Mart Dust.
Mark, that's number one.
Yeah.
The
You got
attention to detail was crazy.
absolutely, and I feel like you got to like be who you know what I mean.
What do you mean by that?
Like you didn't have no restrictions. You could just
Be Mark Dust.
Yeah,
Oh,
you could just be
okay, but
free. You could be free.
Yeah, the way you keep saying it, you're making it sound like
No. Like just when I say free,
yeah.
like
Mm.
But what is it's the gesture though? I think
no. Like nothing confining you. You could be
You know what's funny? He keeps doing this as a way to elaborate on.
Yeah.
We pick up what you put down. Cam Wall, $9.99. Thank you. So since y'all are gonna talk about Mr. Lonely on the takedown, I just realized that since y'all are gonna talk about Mr. Lonely on the takedown, can we troll him? Martin and CT, just say the word. Chris, you can fall back. Also, we got. Can we get Pap on the show one time? Pap has already done before the bell before.
Yeah.
He does not watch wrestling currently. He just be here for the good time.
He watches Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
That is it.
Exclusively Jade Cargill.
So
Wild.
how about when Jade Cargill returns, we'll let Pap do a Jade watch.
Yeah.
Jay Watch.
Yeah.
That's the best we do.
Baywatch is amazing. Then we could do the logo like Baywatch.
Deuce Big below $10. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Says the
PLE.
PLE. Okay.
Please.
PLE. Okay. Top for 2024, I would say Backlash. That's where they were in France.
Right.
Mhm.
So Backlash.
That's your number one?
That's my number one. Then SummerSlam, because I'm thinking about crowd pop.
Okay.
There was no match that was trash because of that crowd.
Yeah.
So Backlash, SummerSlam, and King and Queen. I mean, what is it that just happened where they won the rings?
Crown Jewel?
Crown Jewel actually slapped this year.
Mm.
So those are my three. What are y'all's?
What was the Montreal pay-per-view with Sammy versus Roman?
Well, that was 23.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that was
was it?
That was
Elimination
Elimination
Chamber.
Chamber.
Oh, okay,
23,
that
yeah.
was 23. I mean, well, damn. I'm gonna just say again. I'm bougie. I'm gonna say WrestleMania because I was at. Yeah, I was there.
How could I forget WrestleMania? Of course.
Yeah,
Big
that was
Bar
what I
was
was saying.
there, and freezing.
Oh,
But
so cold.
they had them snacks.
Yeah, they did.
They had them free snacks.
Yeah.
Speaking of free, man, for
Yeah,
you to
I would also
bless
say
us,
Mania.
thank you, man. Put the
Yeah.
camera back up here,
100%.
Alex. Let me show both, man. Thank you so much, Martin. This dude, I mean, wow. If you guys would like your own hit for your wear, the link is going to be in every one of the descriptions. Martin has already added it. It's there. Get your look at your nows. Get your before the bell joints. Get each one of your different shirts.
You can be an honorary Yonk as well.
You can. I don't think. I think the time limit of these has went out. Right.
No, so we're about to have a passworded link to those,
Okay.
and that'll probably be out this week.
Facts.
I love it. And so the password link is going to the Patreon members for the limited time drop, and then we'll make it extremely limited for probably a public drop to
And
give
if you
them a
don't
chance.
get it, we're not reprinting nothing
At all.
on those three designs I brought. None.
Domingo Trip 999.
Yeah.
Thank you. Says if Marty Cole played Sparty Plug.
He means cosplay. I think.
Cosplay,
Yeah.
But you talking about butt rock. I didn't know what could have
Yeah,
been.
true.
If Marty cosplays Sparky Plug, what would we call him? Hashtag Limitless Pound Town debut AEW is an underrated pop.
Oh, true enough. What would we call you? Marty Plug? Get you
Marty Plug, yeah,
Marty
yeah,
Plug works.
yeah.
Mal
easy.
Grant 999 as well.
Welcome again, my guy.
Don't worry, Uncle Martin. Don't worry. Uncle Martin, I won't let him slander you on the Lord's Good Sunday. Jada hit Lola with a whole brick before.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's their gimmick.
So you do run around hood chicks? They
Yes,
twerk?
yes. My cousin got into plenty of fights in school.
And she.
In school.
What? Yeah. What was that accent?
What was that?
Why'd
I'm
you
sorry to
code
lie to
switch
you,
with us?
Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. Sounded that.
I never wanted to be like Mike. I just wanted to be like
Be
Martin.
like Martin. Sorry, lady, Martin.
Marty Doo-Wop.
Yo, that was classic, bro.
Oh.
I got some shirts to add to the collection.
Oh, that was
I am
hilarious.
Honored. I'll be needing shirts.
Oh,
So,
man.
as we come to a close, did everybody give y'all lists,
Yeah.
pay-per-views, and your returns? Perfect. What do you have coming up, Marty Morrow?
Oh man, Raw tomorrow,
Yeah, man.
and I'm at some college in February. I got to look it up, but
Nice.
I'll be posting all my shows on Instagram and stuff. So come check them out. Oh, if you're near Austin, Texas, your boy's gonna be out there headlining. I'll post the thing, but I'm gonna be out there headlining 17th or whatever the Friday is at the end of the second
Cool.
end of the week. Yeah.
You all right?
Sheesh.
I don't know. I wasn't expecting. I'm still wrapped up in so much has happened.
Wet
man.
rock.
It really has.
been
Yeah,
a-
you're still thinking about wet. Man, it's 2025.
I was thinking about Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah,
and
for
Wrestle
Here's the
Dynasty.
thing. So, for those of you guys who don't know, that as we've said earlier, we have 400 plus in here today. Thank you so much for the live.
Thank you.
We need you guys in the comments. Everybody who's watching, we need you in those comments when the episode drops tomorrow, live and posted comments. But beyond that, the reason we're going to be talking about what we're going to be talking about in the Patreon is because I hope that this is the final time we have to even mention this person, because come on, man, it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spend any extra time getting away from our positivity to address negativity. So this will hopefully be the last time we have to address it. We're only talking about it on the Patreon because I still have a piece of honor inside of me. And Chris Burns, what do you have
Even if
coming
he
up? What do you want the people to talk about?
Well, I mean, look, we gonna talk about it on the Patreon, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about it on the Namcast.
Thank you.
Later on
That's what I
after this.
wanted to know, bro. I swear to God, like we hadn't talked. Okay, we got to go to Patreon. We got to Patreon. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't signed up for the Patreon, it's patreon.com/beforethebell podcast. If you have the Patreon, do not spoil it in the comments for the people who are going to ask, hey, I ain't got it. Somebody just tell me what's up. Don't spoil it. We about to just keep it funky up in there. And ladies and gentlemen, I genuinely mean this. We are so excited to go to Raw tomorrow. We're going to have some content that we're posting straight to the Patreon
Yeah.
from tomorrow's event. Hopefully we get a chance to, I can't spoil it. All right. Read that last super chat so we get up out of here. DJC, $10.
Yes.
Says, have fun tomorrow. I'm jealous. Hey, let me tell you something. Don't be jealous because you got us, which means that you are technically going because you're going through us. Ladies and gentlemen, before the bell, we out.
Laid out for the count. 1, 2, 3.